have come all this way only to let those creatures stop me.
Are you lost, old man?
Are we all?
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe.
What do you see when you look at this shattered city? I see my own story in every street. I lived here through every crisis, every revolt and riot, till they tore it away from us.
Afraid I missed all that.
We lost Earth. Soon we'll lose this planet. We lose everything in the end. Maybe that's how it has to be. I left some things in my old hut. Valuable things. I couldn't survive a minute on my own. But I'd show you where they're hidden if you would open the way. Just like to go home once more.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
Please, find an old man's home. I cannot reach it by myself. My old home's near the radio tower overlooking the city.
Zahidi's truck is in bad condition. I've scavenged all the useful equipment. Doc'll have to ride with us.
Outrider, what can I do for you?
The, anomaly. Can you explain it?
Well, short answer, no. They call it an anomaly because it can't be explained. It defies all known physics. It seems to be some fundamental force of this planet's nature, electromagnetic and gravitational. But it's also a kind of weather system that obeys rules and can even be forecast. Sometimes it shines, sometimes it rains. Mostly rains. I have theories, but the scientific method depends on observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and finally, peer review. The problem is, I have no peers left.
Why didn't we know about the anomaly before we landed? I mean, surely it must have shown up on the surveys.
I assure you, this is not the world we were promised. Every report that came back to Earth told the same story. They had found the Garden of Eden, not some world that would be trying to kill us in every conceivable way. We would have stayed on Earth for that.
So what the fuck happened?
I don't know. My dad, he knew this planet backwards and forwards. He was on the Science Council that chose this world. Obviously, something happened during the 67 years we were asleep in hyperspace. Something changed this planet.
Tell me, Dr. Zahidi.
Careful. That's the very last satellite uplink on Enoch. You don't know how long it took me to find it.
How did you even know to look for it?
My father. I found reference to it in his notes. After we landed, he was out here looking for a signal. Long before we were. He was the first one to send expeditions. And back then, I was just a kid.
You came to Enoch as a child?
Hmm.
Not many kids were on board the Flores.
My father, being who he was, had the luxury of bringing his family.
I've been wondering, is it possible there are other Outriders still in cryo?
Well, it's entirely possible. Jane and I... We weren't expecting to find your team, and with insurgents closing in, we didn't have time to look for anyone else. I don't have to tell you how dangerous the First City is, but... I'd want to be the first to know what you find.
I'm curious too. I'll go check it out.
If you were to find other Outriders had survived, perhaps our mission won't seem so impossible. Just because you haven't found any other Outriders yet, that doesn't mean they're not still out there.
The cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should start searching there.
So this is where you stopped, huh?
Hey, old man. What was this place like back in the beginning?
Oh, it was miracles. Daily. Industrial printers constructing anything we needed from Enoch's raw materials. In a flash, we were building a city on an alien planet. Until the storms came.
You saw the first storm?
Oh, yes. Lights on the horizon. Machines going wrong. The entire city went black. Just bolts of lightning and screams. I could see people lifted into the air, trees shredded, fires everywhere. Whatever hope for Enoch we had, it was gone in a breath.
What happened after the engine blew?
No electronics, and the sleepers getting woke in thousands an hour when they tried to keep us calm. But there was no food, no medicine, nowhere to hide from the storms. ECA closed the gates and left us all to rot. And we would have too, if not for the altars. I never wanted to be an insurgent. I just wanted what my family had been promised.
And here's where Goomba gets sidetracked with all the side quests. I'm digging the story. It's just a little hard to follow at times, but the story is what's keeping me going through. Oh my God, he died so fast. Oh my God, get away from me, freak. This is what I don't like. If you're not in the correct spot, you can't pick up or whatever. If you move too close, then he's like, "Oh, you can pick it up," but if you gotta be just the right spot to be able to do anything. I hate that. Angle the camera, yeah, I'm sure, but even so, it shouldn't be like that. It's so dumb. I just question some of the design choices. Doesn't make it a bad game. Just like any game I've ever played, it has its flaws. But I'm nitpicking at this point. What you doing there? What you doing there, champ? I think he's frozen in fear. Oh, dude, all those idiots that are giving the devs hate, like, they can fuck right off. For all I care. Did you order original recipe or extra crispy? An automatic sniper? How? Oh, this is like the double shot, right? Yep, I like that. I like these. Nah, poison, like, life, it does life leech, so that's not, it's like to each their own, man. Oh! There's so much fire. You don't stand a chance, pal. No, if I hit LBRB, it's basically like a life leech type thing, and it just stuns them while I take their life force and heal myself with it. It just stuns them like this. Oh my god. Actual melee? I actually actual I barely use it. Man, there's a lot of guys in here. Look at all that loot. And I'm probably gonna disassemble. Ah, that sucks. Pens, how we doing, son? How we doing? I don't know why I just said the word son, but what's up? Don't mind me. When it works properly, it's a damn good game. It's a little clunky with the controls, and the cover system is a little like meh, but other than that, like overall, it's not a terrible game. I mean, it's flawed like anything else, but you know, it's good. I'm liking it so far. I'm digging it. Now I'm just getting sidetracked by a bunch of side quests, and you know, leveling up a little bit more. Of course, someone in another Discord server is looking for someone to do D1 raids, and I'm doing this. Well, yeah. I made a commitment that I was gonna play this today, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is... Look at that. This came back for more harvesting. The graphics are fine. The biggest issue I have, as far as like what you're probably concerned about, is when you go through the cutscenes. Like one thing I'm noticing, it's like someone's holding a handheld camcorder. It's the shakiest camera I think I've ever seen in for cutscenes. You can change that? Oh, well, I didn't know that. Because I've never had that problem with any game I've ever played on console. It's under gameplay setting. Okay. Yeah, what'd you put it up to? How high did you crank it? Crank it all the way? And so I shall. Oh, look, a chest I missed. God damn it. Here you go, Doge. Son of a bitch. Unless you got that one already. Yeah, I hear you. If I forget about intimates, yeah, short-term memory loss. Yeah, I hear you, bud. I'm the same way. Up here? Which way? Oh, through here. Derp. Is that big wave really necessary? Oh, never mind. So unnecessary.
Place is crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
This ability is evil. It's a restock. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a captain over there. How's about a volcanic sniper? Mortar shells? What? What? Wow, 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 wow! Alright, this son of a bitch shooting me in the back. Alright, I'm fucking dead. I'm so dead. Whew. I lived. Wow. Excuse? They're all dead. That's my melee. It's literally just like walk up and just... Yeah, I definitely wanted to like do the roll flip back, but he decided to go over the barricade. This is what I mean by the cover system. Lols. Oh, 100%. 100%. Chest piece. Get some more new boots. You know I gotta look around. You know I gotta look around. Well... They are really cool. I do like the look of this game. Square Enix, when it comes to stuff like this, they always nail it out of the park. Normally, I would say yes, Doge. But first time playthroughs, I like going through it solo. Like I'm the same thing for Destiny, Halo, any other type, any kind of story type game. I like going through it the first time solo. Second time, however, any other time, I absolutely 100%. I do want to go through it again. Like this is just my first character. I think you can have up to 6. Yeah, second playthrough, third playthrough, whatever. I want a full team. Because they put in more ads, the more people that are in the thing. But first time through, I like experiencing everything solo. That's just the way I've always been. Oh, here's a room with no chest. Fuck. See, folks like Square Enix, anyone that does an RPG, they get me looking at every nook and cranny. That's nice.
I've cleared the way to your hut, Container 99, but...
Thank you. Please wait for me there.
What happened here? Whose graves are those?
Sarah. Elodie. Michelle. It wasn't their fault. I was picked. as a community leader to distribute food. I admit I kept some for ourselves, for my girls. Was I supposed to watch them starve? I traded for favors. Seemed harmless enough. I only took food. But they took everything from me.
Oh. But you told me you had...
Nothing of value here for me but my memories. Take it all. Then go, please. I'll stay here a little longer.
Oh. Shots inflict slow on enemies. Actually. You bots. Thanks for playing. I kind of want this. Hey, Pens, you too. Hey, thanks for stopping by, bud. I'll catch you later. Have a good night. I still use thermal bombs, so yeah.
Notes. Interesting.
Yeah, when I'm off stream, I'll take a look at all those journal entries. All right. Do I want to go here or here? I think I want to go. Actually, I kind of want to go here. Take the bridge across. Think that'll work. Better work.
Hey, Zahidi. Why did no one else think to wake the Outriders up for 30 years?
Well, after what happened to you in the forest, they told us they were trying to find a cure. But they never did.
But if there's no cure, how'd you know it wouldn't kill me when you opened my pod?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I was only concerned with finding the uplink.
Sure, got it. Priorities.
Priorities. Hey, this chest is active again. What you got for me? Useless! 5 years, huh? I gotta find some shit in here.
Looks like some old reports. I found a transfer order that says ECA moved most of the cryopods to a different location. Some B2 facility.
I've got an old map here. Looks like B2 is the big pod across the bridge. Should be on your left.
What's the quickest way there?
Try following the city walls. They'll lead you close to the facility.
Yeah, this looks inviting. Oh shit, I forgot. Bacon! How's it going? Nice. I feel empty inside. I could always go back down, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I could always undo it. I knew it. Can hit me with acidy spit. Thinks it's a xenomorph. Yes, it's Pyromancer. Always trying to keep a lookout for chests. So like once you hit like level 9 or whatever, you can do this and turn any gun into a fire volcanic rounds. Just ignites the air around them. Very nice with LMGs. Hey. Okay. Nice. Hey, something to harvest. New sneakers, apparently. I don't like that the music got more intense. More stuff to harvest. If they make me fight a giant version of one of those things in this fucking cave, I swear. Alright, never mind. Uh-oh. God damn. Chest. Hey. Nice. Oh boy. so not good. Never mind. Well... Alright. I thought I saw something over here.
Some kind of writing. I'm inside. I'll look for the cryopods. I found Scarstead.
What are you talking about? He's alive?
No. ECA turned him into a terrarium.
Oh, come on. Scarstead? Damn it. I fought with that bastard in Baghdad and Caracas. He never gave up. He was supposed to end his tour of duty on his feet.
They all were. Zahidi, the ECA was experimenting on us. Did you know?
No. No, I didn't, I swear. But the Outriders were patient zero. It makes sense they would study you. To save others.
And kill half of us off in the process? That is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So what did you find?
No one else made it.
I'm sorry, Outrider. But the fact that some made it, that your cryopods kept humming for all those years, against all odds, you should count yourself lucky.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
As long as you live, so do the Outriders. Remember that.